Hello and welcome back. My name is Vanessa from Woman Bushcraft. Today you can join me to another solo overnighter here in the Bavarian woods. We had great spring weather, the sun is out the whole time, the voice are singing. I had a lot of wild plants that I can show you. I tell you a campfire story about haters at YouTube and a lot of more. So if you want, you can join me. The elderberry is the first with fresh leaves. Now the time is coming. I'm happy that it's soon spring everywhere and everything is green again. I left now my backpack here because I know that here down at the river the ramson, the wild garlic is growing at this time, and I want some for my dinner tonight. Look at this. This tree is cut. And you see here in the middle the resin. It is like the veins that are going to the head, the most important way of blood. I took a little bit with me because this is a perfect fire starter. When I see a place like this, where the harvester go inside of the woods and cut down everything in the new area, this hurts my soul very bad. This let my heart bleeding because this had nothing to do with protect our nature. Of course we all need wood, but not at this way. Down here at the river there is the garlic, and I take now a look if there are people, and when yes, I leave my backpack here, and when not, I take the backpack with me, because the people look always a little bit they are asking herself, what is she doing with such a big backpack? Is she sleeping here or what she's doing? And so yeah, I don't want that they ask and I have to talk for a long time, so maybe I left the backpack and maybe not. This beautiful tree is Seidelbast, Daphne. It is one of the plants that have flowers in the spring at the first time, but it is very toxic. Look at this, all is full of wild garlic. Like every time, collect only this what you really need and let the rest in the nature. In the springtime there are the areas close to rivers sometimes full of wild garlic. But you have to be careful when you collect this plant, because there are some other plants that looks like this here, and yeah, so you have to be sure if you collect really ramson or it is the poison plant that looks like the ramson. The ramson is an onion plant. You can eat the leaves, the flower and the onion of it. In my area we had a lot of bog beetle, and trees like this here are very dangerous because they are dead because of the bog beetle, and when the storm or the wind is coming it is very dangerous that they fall down. This way up here is mine, because the people go every time there where they can walk easy, where is nothing in the way and it goes not up. And yeah, areas like this where it's not so easy to handle when you walk are perfect when you want your peace and you want that nobody is coming. So many faces in this old tree, or it is a house of a mythical creature, maybe. I don't know. At this slope there are sometimes plateaus where the ground is at a normal level, and at such one I stay here, and here I want to make my camp. Here are some beautiful old trees, and between these trees I can fix my hammock, and after this is done there is time to relax. The basic framework is ready. Finja had tonight her own sleeping bag because she's not allowed to sleep in my hammock and just a blanket is not enough, so she had one of my summer sleeping bags. Such a piece of dead wood is the paradise for the wood picker. When I built my camp before, I heard suddenly a loud noise, the noise of a flying bird, and it was a duck, and I see that the duck fly into a hole of a tree, and I hear this before in discoveries that we had here ducks that are breeding into the holes that are in a dead tree, but I don't know that we have this art here. And yeah, this is very interesting because I don't know this, and she is here in such a hole of a tree for breeding. I've bought a few years ago this small shovel. It is perfect for outside. Wow. I thought here by making the fire hole, this stone looks a little bit difficult. It looks like a firestone, and exactly when you aren't sure if it is a firestone, you can scratch with another stone, and you know with the smell, it had a typical smell exactly that this is a firestone. Here was in the past, long ago, a river. Of course the river is now very small and very deep, but here at this area the river was in the past, and maybe the stone is coming with this way. I found many firestones before, also such big ones, but never two arch of stones at the firestone. Only the firestone itself, but not here with an other type of stone. Interesting. Today I've got something to try with me. A fire starter. It calls Instafire, and maybe you know it from Shark Tank, the TV show. What is very great at this product is that they said you can start a fire with wet wood too, because this is get very hot. You can start it with a fire, a lighter, or with the fire steel. Yeah, we will see. They say it burns at nearly 1000 degrees and burns on snow, water and ice. I've tried it. When it is good, maybe I've made a big test if it really works good, and yeah, we will see. And also something new to try, a new sleeping bag from Grüezi. You know this brand I've tried before, and they are really great. And this is the first bio sleeping bag. It is the Biopod down wool nature, and it is completely out of natural material. You can put it on the compost and there will nothing be left. So there is no plastic, polyester, etc. inside, only nature. And today I've tried for the first time. I had a touch at the Wisport before, where I can watch it, but I've never slept in before. Today the first time. Yeah, I am very interesting but I think it will be great. Okay, then I will try it. I've tried 5 minutes to start it with the fire still, but nothing works. So, if you really need it and you have only this, you're poor. So now I try it with the lighter. Have you an idea what I eat tonight? I give you a tip on part of the meal I've collected in the afternoon. Pasta with wild garlic pesto. This would be delicious. And now comes the best. Nice. The meal was very delicious. I hope that it will don't come up again when I talk about this, what I want to say now. There was a situation that another YouTuber, this persons make videos about me where they talk what bad and terrible person I am, and